Welcome to another Ninja Build Reviews, and today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Bumblebee Cyberverse Adventures Deluxe Class Megatron. And there he is in a semi-fantastical pose, and he's a pretty cool toy. I do have a few issues with it, but we'll get around to that as we move along. And once again, here he is. I'll start him off in his robot mode, and he is a pretty cool Megatron, I gotta admit. Probably the best Megatron from the Cyberverse series so far, I will say that. If you want a Megatron from the Cyberverse line, just because you want something from the series, I think there are bigger Megatron toys, yes, but I think he is the best one to get, and I'm just cleaning him up here, and we'll get rid of all this here, and yeah, he's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. We'll take a look around him to start with. We'll focus up my camera here. There is his face. Pretty cool. I dig him a lot. Nice red eyes. Inset that black. Got a little smirk on his face. There's a side profile. So pretty cool. I dig it. I dig it a lot. Nice Decepticon symbol on a white background. Purple on a white background. Got some red here. Got some nice colors inset there. Got some blue, red, and that, you know, highlighter yellows. I like to call that color. That, you know, color right there, I like to call a highlighter yellow. Pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. There he is from the side. His big old cannon. We'll take that off for now. Just like that. And straighten up his head. Ball joint's a little loose on there, but that's okay. He's mostly gray colors with some blacks. Some darker grays here and there. Got his missile launchers with rocket launchers. We'll show them off in a little bit. We'll go ahead and take them off as well. We'll talk about those accessories later. Pretty cool. Got some black there on those treads. That darker, I want to call a gray. And the brownish gray color is what this is. It's gray, black from the fists. There he is from the back. Oh no, not too bad. Those shoulders are really big though. But there is his backpack. So he does have a backpack. But, you know, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. A lot of people do carry, you know, those who do, you know, like stop motion or things like that. You know, they care about that sort of thing. I personally don't see the problem. I mean, once you're done with that stuff, it takes about what? You know, however long it takes to do that. So, you know, 90% of the time you own the toy, he's going to be displayed on a shelf. So, you know, unless you're posing him from the side or from the back, it really shouldn't be a problem. Anyway, he's pretty cool, and we'll take a look at those accessories. We'll set that right over there. He comes with his big old cannon. Got some nice molded details. It is gray, painted black. That black, I'm pretty confident, is paint. Pretty cool. Put that over there. He does come with his missile launchers, or rocket launchers. And they are just a gray, some molded details on there, with red painted missile tips. There's the bottom. Got that 5mm peg. Got some nice detail molded in there too. That is not as same as on top, so, you know, didn't have to have that in there, but it is there. Same with the other one. Here it is. And they can go either on the left or right side. There's no real right or wrong. There's some numbers going on in there, as you can see. Bit of flat cat hair. There we go. L2, so L2, maybe there is a left and right. R2, so I guess a little left and right. So, but they're exactly the same regardless, and I guess it don't really matter which way it goes, so I guess it goes like this. Anyway, and he does come with two sets of, or two pieces for his blast effects, and there's this one, and it's just this pink color with some molded details on there. And here's the other one. And they combine like this to form his blast effect. And of course, if you want, you can plug them right into there, like so. Boom, like that. Now, because this one doesn't have its own thing, it doesn't plug in there, but you can, you know, pop it onto there, I guess, if you wanted. So, doesn't really matter, or, you know, you can pop it onto there, I suppose. I don't know, blast effect, you know. But still, all in all, if you wanted just the, you know, the singular blast effect there, you could do that. So, that is his accessories. There are 5 in total, and they're pretty cool. 5 in total. There. Whoops. Boy. Hit my camera too far. And that's all of them together, and they're pretty cool. And I really, really like them. Let's raise up my camera here a bit. There we go, and we'll do a quick comparison. Set him over here. Get rid of those. Here he is with the Deluxe Shockwave from the same line. And Shockwave is a bit taller. Scroll down here. Zoom in a little closer, and as you can see, he is a bit taller. Just a bit. But it's okay. It's okay. He's pretty cool. And we'll also bring in Starscream, who is a warrior class. And, you know, I think I've always felt that Megatron should be a bit bigger than Starscream, but, you know, there you go. So we'll zoom in a little closer so you can see that. Pretty cool. I dig it. I dig it. I dig this guy. Even though I think he should have been a deluxe in the same deluxe version as these guys, I still like this toy. I got his review coming. Unless I've already done it. I can't remember what videos I've done already. Yeah. Been a task. Anyway, there you go. And he doesn't have a fun transformation. Let's talk about articulation before we move on to that. So, he does have a head that turns all the way around. It is a bit loose, but, you know, he can get not really any up. He can get down and get that side-to-side thing people like, I guess. His arms do move all the way around. Can go out that far. Does have a bicep swivel on that ball joint there for the elbow. And, of course, you can get 90 degrees out of that. These sort of should lock into place, although this one sometimes doesn't stay locked in place, I should tell you. But it has the same articulation as the other arm. So, and before we move on, he does have a wrist swivel. Move that out of the way. There we go. He does have a waist swivel, which will go all the way around. Mostly needed for transformation, but it does move all the way around. Feet will go forward that far. They will kick back that far. Go out that far. I'm not sure what stops it, but I think it's the molded detail there and inset on that molding. You can see it in there. So he only goes out that far, which is okay. More than enough. And yeah, his knee will go about 90 degrees. I say we give it to him. You know he's dancing. Wee, look at me. Spin, spin. No, Megatron shouldn't dance. Megatron should never dance. Anyway, as I said, knee 90 degrees. His feet is pretty cool how they're designed. You get a tiny bit of up, plenty of down, and a rocker. Nice rocker out. Or in, I should say. Not out. No out, really. Slight out, but not really worth mentioning. I'm not sure why those ports are there either. I've yet to figure out why there are ports there. But there are. I don't think they're... Well, maybe they are. It's because of the pin. No, that's not a pin in there at all. Wait a minute. See if I can get some light in there. Is there a pin in there? No, that's not a pin. Nope, that's just one of those tension joints that it's on. So it's not really a pin joint, so I'm not sure why that's needed, as you can see in there. That's not a pin at all. Huh. So, anyway, yeah, pretty cool. Now, transformation is a bit odd, and I like it and I don't, but we'll am I going to do the transformation? Yeah, why not? So, first thing you want to do is come in here, open up these panels and tab in right there. There's the port there, or there's the port, there's the peg. You want to take your feet, spin them in like so, and that's as far as they will go. Won't go all the way, which is unfortunate. I think it should go in more, but because of the molded detail, you'll see right there, there is a tab, and it'll go into that slot in there, just like so. Same thing on this side, open that up, tab that foot in, and then rotate this whole assembly just like that. And leave it just like that for now. Shoulders. Gonna go ahead and move them up like this. Move them up like this. Right now, to get that out of the way, come in here, open up this, and move that out. Whoops, or pop it off the joint. Go ahead, yeah, do that too. That's another problem I'm having with this figure. See how, like I said, it's loose? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Pop that back on there. So once you have those in place, go ahead and keep that head just like that. What you're going to do is you fold this up. Go ahead and pull this out so that you can move these out just like so, and they will slightly tab into that slot. Only slightly though. There we go. Move that like that. Again, I'm not a real fan of this transformation. I'm just not. I'm not a fan of it. And hold on a minute. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Got called away for a second. And prematurely turned this waist, and I should not have. You gotta flip this all the way down so you can then rotate right here, that whole assembly, like this. See, there is a peg there that goes in that slot there. Once you've done so, then you can start getting, again, with this pop-up. This is one of the problems I was going to talk about, and now you're seeing is this just pops off all the time, way too much. These will move up like so. You'll see why later. Again, just pops right off. One of the major problems I'm having with this toy is the amount of loose joints. Pop that back on. It's frustrating is what it is. It's frustrating how... Alright, sorry about that. I had to finish that off camera. I got called away suddenly again. Anyway, so all I did really is tab these into place up here, and they do just tab in right there. And then you can move these arms back. You'll fold this arm in like this, and that will go into that slot in there, and you will see a sort of an indent right there that will match that right there. So just go like this, and boom, it's in. Same thing on this side. Fold in, bring that out and to the side. You can then turn these, and you will see a tab there and the slot in that fist. Tab them together, and that is his backside all done. There you go. So here comes a cool part of the transformation. I rather like this. So on his leg, you're going to untab it from the side up there. There's a tab, there's a slot in there. Do the same on both sides. Boom. And then what you're going to do is rotate this way. Rotate. Again, pops right off the joint. I'll be back. So, as I was about to show you, you're supposed to rotate on that mushroom peg, but it just continually pops right off. I forgot to show that off. Part of articulation is that rotates there on that joint, but on mine it's frustrating because these keep popping off. It's just frustrating. It really is just frustrating, and I forgot to turn that waist back around. There we go. It's just so frustrating that it keeps doing that. It's frustrating. Okay, so as I was showing you, you turn this, popped right off again. I'll be back. I'm just going to finish the transformation off screen here. Alright, so what I did is I had to, because it kept popping off, I just had to manually turn that and pop the ball joint back on. And then what you should do is go ahead and close these, and it will sync in together. You'll see some tabs here, and they will tab together. It pops right off again. This is the major thing that I was talking about in the beginning, that I had a problem with this toy. So I'm just going to finish the transformation off screen and finish it. Okay, I'm back. And this is how it should look. There's some tabs that tabs in right into there. And this is the way the leg should be orientated if it doesn't consistently pop off that ball joint. It's frustrating that it does that. And to finally finish it off, of course, you have that peg, that port right there, and you just, that peg, that port, and you just pop this in here, and you should have his completed tank mode. And there it is. And though it took a bit to do it, there it is. And it's a pretty cool looking tank mode. And to finish it off, what you should do is, now that I know there's a left and right, this will go over here. And this will go over here into that port, or you could use that port there, that port there. That's entirely up to you where you want it, but this is where the instructions suggest. So there you are in his completed tank mode, and it's a pretty cool looking tank mode. I do wish there was something to fill in over here as well as a bit back here, but that's okay. I do like it. I do like it a lot. And he rolls just fine on plastic wheels. Got wheels right there and there. So, main wheel right here. Not anywhere back on here, but that's, again, that's okay. There's his head just hiding out back there. That's fine. I forgot, you do have a couple of blast ports right there. Forgot to show that off in robot mode. But I don't much use blast effects like that anyway. You can stick one right there, I suppose. Yeah. So those tabs are mostly for transformation. Got some nice red in there. Nice molded details. And once again, if you want, you can stick that on there and have his cannon shooting if you wanted. That's pretty cool. Or if you want, you have a blast effect peg right there. So if you want, like he's farting right along there. Boosh. Anyway, he's a pretty cool looking Megs. I do suggest this one. I hope yours does not have the same problems mine is having with the loose ball joints. It is a thing. It's sadly a thing, but it is what it is. And he's pretty cool. Quick comparison before we go. There he is with Warrior Class Starscream. Move him off to the side. Here he is with an Earthrise vehicle hoist. So, no way a truck should be larger than a tank, but there we go. Get rid of him. And here he is with Off-Road Bumblebee, which is Studio Series. Pretty cool. Again, Jeep's bigger than the tank. Unless it's an RC tank, remote control tank. Then I can see it, sort of a drone type thing. But I don't see Megatron ever letting anybody control him. Ever. So, still, there you go. Pretty cool. I got a review coming up of him, too, eventually. So, I like this toy. I love this Bumblebee. It's probably my favorite Bumblebee toy ever released, to be honest. But, still pretty cool. Get rid of him. And yeah, so this has been my... Get him off screen. This has been my look at Transformers, Bumblebee, Cyberverse Adventures, Deluxe Class Megatron, and I really, really dig this guy. I do. I dig him a lot. I think if you want a representation of Megatron from the Cyberverse line, I think this is the way to go. Because it's good articulation. He represents the character pretty darn closely as how he looks in the series. I really dig it. I like the accessories. I like these little rocket launchers because, 5mm peg, which means, you can use them on other characters, Suddenly Hoist has, rocket launch. Whoops, and then let's try that again. There we go. Now he has rocket launchers, if you want. Pretty cool all in all. And nice cannon. I like the style of the cannon better than others I've seen in the Cyberverse line. I just think all in all, pretty cool. I dig it. I dig it a lot. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Make sure you check out my playlist. Make sure to smash that like button. Hit the bell icon to stay up to date in all my uploads and my videos. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Be good. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And as I just previously stated, be good to each other.